Hello, Masterduel Central. How's it going, guys? So today I want to play a little bit of Thunder Dragon Branded. Now, I'm sure this deck is not too new to you. I mean, we've seen it in ladder from time to time. I think this deck, like, I'm doing it a little bit different at least. Like, my version of it has a very small package of Thunder Dragons. My main goal is really just to get to Colossus. I'm not really thinking about Titan or any of that, so we're not playing the Wolf, we're not playing the regular Thunder Dragons or the Dragon Matrix. I actually rather play like kind of a regular build of Branded Despia, but with the added benefits of Thunder Dragons. And I just realized we're not even running Chimera. Let me add that here. And yeah, let's just take it to ladder and let's see how it goes. So yeah, the main reason actually I wanted to build a deck like this, okay, we're gonna go first, is because I think Colossus is pretty important in the meta right now. Colossus stops Fluanderies from doing their stuff, you know, and Fluanderies is basically the best deck in the game right now. At least that's how it seems, considering that's all we see everywhere. Now, we're playing against a 60 card pile, so that's definitely not a Fluanderies deck. But still, I think our deck is pretty good here. Plus, we have the Despian Tragedy and Allure, so let's go for it. Allure of Darkness here. 1, 2. Alright, let's banish the Despian Tragedy, and that's going to trigger the Tragedy to add us a card to the hand. So we just went +2. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And yeah, I guess we're going to get a Luber. Can try to bait out an Ash here or something. Sounds pretty good. We'll try it. And if they don't Ash it, well, I guess we'll get Branded in red in that case, right? Let's see how they feel about it. Let's see how they feel about it. Seems like they're cool with it. I forgot to put Branded in red in the deck. I forgot to put Branded in red in the deck. That is interesting. Well, whoops. I guess we'll get Theater then. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go Branded Fusion. Hopefully they don't have the Ash. Seems like they don't. And yeah, we're going to make ourselves a Lubellion. What are we discarding here? Sure. That works. That works. And we're going to send to the graveyard a Dragon Roar, as well as a Fallen of Albaz. Perfect. Make the Lubellion. And we're just going to discard our Fallen of Albaz. We're going to shuffle back the other, so it's not really that scary. Not really that scary. So Lubellion effect. Discard the Albaz here. And we're going to make a Mirror Jade, of course. Mirror Jade. By shuffling back one of our Albaz as well as Lubellion. Sounds good. Now, luckily, we drew into our Wyver Burster. I'm running 2 Wyver Burster, 1 Collapse Serpent. Maybe 3 Wyver Burster would be worth it, but I'm kind of scared of doing that. But yeah, so we're going to special summon out the Wyver Burster here by banishing the Thunder Dragon Roar. There we go. And by doing that, that allows us to use the effect of Thunder Dragon Roar. And we'll get to special summon from our deck a Thunder Dragon Dark. There we go. Now we can use Despia Theater of the Branded. So I guess I got kind of lucky here. Activate Despia Theater of the Branded. And gonna make ourselves probably, I think a Masquerade would be kind of nice here. I think a Masquerade wouldn't be too bad. So using a Luber as well as Dragon Dark, make a Masquerade. There we go. Should have probably put it in defense position, but it is what it is. Then we get to use the Dragon Dark in the grave and add ourselves the Dragon Hawk from deck to hand. This will then allow us to activate Dragon Hawk in the hand, discarding it, to special summon we'll special summon the Dragon Roar here, because, you know, it's going to come back from the banished pile, then we can get it in the graveyard to protect our Colossus even more. So that's really good. Now, I am at a bit of a conundrum here. I think I want to set Super Poly, but I want to set Infinite Impermanence, but Super Poly is kind of nuts, depending on what we're playing against here. We're still going to just set Infinite Impermanence and just hope that does the job. Let's see how it goes. If we're playing against Branded Despia, we're just going to hope they don't draw Branded Fusion and they have to search it. But if they do search it and they make Lubellion, we can just negate the Lubellion with the Imperm. Oh my god, they had Super Poly. That is disgusting. Oh my god, and they discard the Water Enchantress. Okay, so, well, that was a fun game. That was a fun game. They can't use the Enchantress here. I'm surprised they didn't get rid of our Thunder Dragon Colossus. We had more than 1 Dark on the field, so I don't really see why, but I guess they did what they did, you know? They did what they did. So let's see what they do here. Come on. Okay, Fateful Adventure. That doesn't really do much for you since you can't add cards to your hand under Colossus. I really think you should have polyed away Colossus here. Uni Zombie, I think we're gonna have to negate that. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, let's negate Uni Zombie. That's gonna end your turn. So I guess they're playing a pile that's a mix, probably of Branded, Adventure, and Zombies, which is interesting, I guess. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, from here, I mean, well, realistically, they can't do anything. Realistically, we've pretty much got the game on lock here. Oh, what are they making? Oh, Verte, of course. Of course. That makes sense. I didn't consider Verte. I did not think of Verte. You're going to send the Branded Fusion, or... Which one are you sending? Okay, Branded Fusion. So probably making a Mirror Jade here, realistically. That's really, really strong. Pretty scary. But yeah, they have to get rid of the Verte to do that. Go into Mirror Jade. Yeah, okay. That is annoying. I will give them that. That is annoying. You can just banish our Thunder Dragon Colossus and I guess beat over the Wyver Burster. Pretty much got rid of our whole board here. It's pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. We do get to do Aluber stuff though. We do get to do Aluber stuff. I don't see why we wouldn't. Don't see why we wouldn't. Don't mind if I do. Oh, well now Fateful Adventure works again. Oh, what? Negated. Oh, because I used the Imperm. They activated it in the Imperm column. I didn't even realize that. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Okay, and before they go to end phase... Oh yeah, we get to do this too. If a face-up non-fusion fairy leaves the field, target 1 level 8 or higher fusion, you grave spell summon it. Wow. Okay, that's really good. Bring back the Mirror Jade. Get to bring back the Mirror Jade. Nice. Hey, they just scoop it up. Yo, that went really well. That went really well, dude. The Thunder Dragon branded the way I built it. I like it a lot. Someone had... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to save that. Someone had showed me a build that was a bit more focused on Thunder Dragons, and I wasn't a huge fan of that build, personally. I was not a huge fan of it. Alright, let's see here. Okay, nice. We're just getting lucky with the coin flips, huh? Pretty good, pretty good. Cannot complain. I forgot to add Branded in red yet again. That's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Gonna have to add it after. I completely forgot. I knew I was forgetting something at the start there when I was checking my deck, but I couldn't figure out what. I mean, this hand is pretty cool. We're gonna start with the Gold Sarcophagus. Can they Ash a Gold Sarcophagus? They can't even Ash Gold Sarcophagus. That's pretty cool. So yeah, well they can Ash this though. You always banish the Thunder Dragon Roar when you activate Gold Sarcophagus, for those who didn't know. Then we can activate the Roar from the banish pile to special summon from our deck a Thunder Dragon. Yeah, we're definitely gonna cross out the Ash here. I definitely want to cross out that Ash. Because I mean, like, getting Colossus is just too good. Colossus is just too good. We'll be able to pretty easily make it, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, because it's if this card is banished or sent from the field to the grave. Yeah, so we can just banish it with our Mirror Jade to trigger it. So that's kind of crazy. So we're going to special summon our Thunder Dragon Dark. And from here, you just go Branded Fusion. And this time, we don't need to send a Thunder Dragon because we had the Gold Sarcophagus. I guess we're just going to have to accept that we're making a Lubellion here. I don't see why not. Yeah, let me just see real quick. Yeah. So we're going to send a Despian Comedy or Tragedy and a Fallen Valbaz. I forget the name. Is it Comedy? It's Tragedy. Okay. my bad. So Lubellion here. And realistically, I think we discard... This is a tough one. But I think we discard Super Poly. I think Ash is a bit too good generically. Because it's not against every deck that you'll get to use Super Poly. But Ash will work against pretty much every deck. You guys can correct me on my logic if you don't like it. Because I could see it being kind of questionable. But I think it's the right move. So definitely going to add the Aluber here. Sadly, I'm a big dumb idiot. And yeah, let's make a Mirror Jade here. I'm a big dumb idiot. And I didn't think of putting Branded in red yet again. So, very important. Don't forget to put your Branded in Red in the deck. I'm going to have to go add that after this game. But we're definitely going to normal summon a Luber here. Search us out a card. And actually, since we didn't have to use our Luber search earlier, instead of banishing this with the Mirror Jade, what we could do is just get the Despia Theater. And Despia Theater is going to do the job here to get our Dragon Dark in the grave. And we're going to get some good value off of it by making a fusion monster with it. Since we don't have Branded in Red, like there's no reason for me to want to send an Albion to the grave. Yeah, so we could make Masquerade here. I think that's what we're going to do. 1, 2. So here we go. Let's make a Masquerade in defense position this time. Make it in defense. Then we can use our Dragon Dark effect and add a Thunder Dragon card from our deck to our hand. We'll add the Thunder Dragon Hawk. Activate the Thunder Dragon Hawk effect. And special summon the Dragon Roar. Now we are playing with a nerfed deck right now. So the play is a little bit different because I wouldn't have done it this way. If I had the Branded in Red in my deck, I would have just banished my Luber. No, I would have probably banished my my Thunder Dragon Dark so that I could go get a Branded in Red at the end phase, but we can't do that, so we might as well do this. So we have Colossus, Mirror Jade, and Masquerade. I think it's really good, honestly. And, you know, it's a fun deck too. Like, I'm having a lot of fun playing this, even though I'm kind of nerfed right now. I'm definitely going to want to add that Branded in Red to the deck after. Please remind me in the comments to add Branded in Red before I forget. Please remind me. And let's see how our opponent's feeling about this here. This is a decent board. Maybe I should have put the Colossus in defense, although don't have to worry too much about Lightning Storm here. We have 3 protections. Hey, free W's, baby. This deck is amazing. Wow, okay. Pretty good. Okay, now let's go add that Branded in Red before I forget again. All right, let's get another last little game in here. A last little game. Then I'll go through the card by card if you guys are interested. New deck, new me. Let's see. Okay, this is definitely a hand, alright. Definitely a hand. I mean, we already have the Dragon Hawk, like... This is just kind of a great hand. But it depends on what they set up here. Yeah, Cliche is fine. We can literally turn Chaining off here. Punishment, kind of an annoying card. But we should be able to play... It's crazy how Dogmatica Punishment alone is just so threatening. Branded Fusion here is going to be really good. Okay, so let's start with a Gold Sarcophagus. Yeah. Gold Sarcophagus. And we're going to banish a Dragon Roar. Yep. Then we can use the effect of Dragon Roar to special summon from our deck a Dragon Dark. So far, so good. We had the Dragon Hawk in hand, so, like, because if they activate Dogmatica, well, whatever, we got to do it. Just because they can pop 2 with Dogmatica Punishment. That's so annoying. Like, I feel like they're going to respond on summon with Dogmatica Punishment here. Like, that would be logical, because they can send Entis and just pop 2. Pop both of these. Yeah, that is the move they're going for. Now, we have yet to normal summon, and we have used... Yeah, so what did you send? You send the... Oh, App Cologne. Add 1 Shaddoll card from your deck to your hand. Okay, then discard 1 card. Okay, interesting. So adding a Schism. That is scary. Why are you flashing red? Oh, for your discard. Okay. Discard sent to the grave. Send 1 Shaddoll card from deck to the grave. Bro, please, dude. Please, give me a chance here. Let me play. It's my turn, bro. Alright, get a free draw here. Okay. So, yeah, well, they didn't send the Ensis, so we can just go straight into Colossus here, I guess. Go straight into Colossus. Feels good, man. Yeah, I mean, we can do this, I guess. Like, why not? Get a free discard. Some discard fodder. We already have 3 Thunders in the grave to protect our Colossus. That's pretty great. That is pretty great. Alright, let's add the other Dragon Roar from deck to hand here. Now, I do want to think a little bit about how I want to go about this. We could go, we want to go for damage, so we probably want to summon Albion with the Branded Fusion. I'm guessing they have an Ash though, you know? We can test for it, I guess. We're gonna go Branded Fusion first. Yeah, I'd like to make an Albion, I think. Yeah, so they had the Ash. I mean, it is what it is. I kind of expected it, to be honest. I kind of expected that. Kind of expected it. What we could do is we could go Branded Opening. Discarding... I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll discard the Dragon Roar. And summoning a Luber here would not really do much for us. Well, actually, it could be kind of good. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll special summon the Aluber. Because we can get the field spell. We can get the field spell at least. Yeah. I'd like to get Branded in red, but there's nothing to bring back with the Branded in red, so... Yeah. Then we can go... yeah, Theater of the Branded. Man, I really wish we had a Tragedy. Oh well. Theater of the Branded. Activate it. And what kind of cards are we trying to summon here? What kind of card are we summoning? Drawing a couple of cards could be good. Popping this, drawing a couple of cards doesn't sound too bad. I'm gonna use this, that, and that. Wait, isn't this card like unaffected or something? Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's not the case. Let's go. Chimera effect, draw 2, pop you. Okay, so it's just by battle that it can't be destroyed. And there was a Tragedy that I wanted. Well, that is tragic. That is tragic. We're gonna do a little bit of damage here, but nothing too crazy. Little bit of damage, but nothing too great. And I literally like summon the Tragedy. I'm like let me get as much damage as possible. Yeah, we're gonna set the Called By. Called By against Shaddoll can be really good. Called By can be really good against Shaddoll. But this is still... it's looking pretty rough, not gonna lie. This is looking pretty awful for me. Yeah. The fact that they can't search helps, but I don't know if it helps enough. They have the Schism in hand. I don't know what kind of crazy moves they can do with Schism right now, but oh, what the... Yo, really? Is it that rough, bro? Or is it that rough? You're not even playing a 60 pile. Okay, Nadir's Servant. Send one monster from your extra to the grave, then add one Dogmatica monster or Fauna Valbaz from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay. You're going to add another Ecclesia, or... Alright, sending the Shaddoll Construct. Man, this deck is so good. Dogmatica, Shaddoll, Branded. It's disgusting. Ay. Alright. They didn't search with this. That's weird. Are they out of Dogmatica cards? Why did they not search with the Ecclesia? I don't know how that works. I mean, Chimera does nothing for us now. We could go for the Mirror Jade. Banish this, beat over this, but we don't know what that is. We could also, if we wanted to use this, there's a couple things we can summon here. Then we can trigger the Despian Tragedy. That sounds pretty good, actually. That sounds actually pretty good. Let's go for this. Theater of the Branded. See what they have down there. What do you have down there, sir? Doesn't seem like nothing too crazy. Oh, this seems good. Masquerade on such low life points seems really good. Gonna make a Masquerade here. I like that idea a lot, actually. Give them attacks for everything they do. They're gonna be taxed heavily. Heavily taxed. But yeah, you know what? This deck has been working out pretty well. It's actually doing a pretty good job. It's doing what I want it to do. That's Schism for sure. Let's go Aluber here. Aluber. And yeah, we'll just get a... Well, do we get Branded in red? No. We'll get Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion here. Yep. Activate Branded Fusion. And from here, we're looking pretty great. I mean, we probably want to go for an Albion at this point. I don't see why not. Really don't see why not. I mean, actually, yeah, we definitely want to go for Albion. We could have just went straight for the Mirror Jade, actually, now that I think about it. That was kind of a mistake. Oh well. Those two down there. Albion, to the field you go. Then we can use the effect of Albion, banishing 2 from the grave. We can banish 2 from the grave to make a Mirror Jade and just go for big damage here. So yeah, we're definitely going to go for a Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade, banishing the Fawn of Albaz as well as the Chimera in the grave here. There we go. Pretty huge board of monsters. Yo, imagine if they had Nib. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. This card can't be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the extra deck. Okay. Yeah, we're still going to go for that one. We're still going to go for that one. I'm setting the Brigand here to search for the hand trap because we don't really need anything else there. Yeah, okay, so let's just go battle here. Let's just see what happens. And we're going to turn Chaining back on. Alright, so 600 damage. You can fusion 1 Shaddoll fusion monster by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. I think they have more than enough Shaddolls. Yeah, Called By will do nothing here. Called By will do nothing here. And what's your big summon? How much does she have? 28? That's huge. That is huge. However, doesn't that effect activate if they go for Construct? This card special summon, you can, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, they're making App Cologne. 1 face-up card on the field, negate its effects. Yeah, you're gonna negate Masquerade, huh? Makes sense, makes sense. And then what? Oh, no, you're negating that? Oh, okay. I don't know why, so I'm just going to assume it's good and I'm going to negate that. I'm going to get rid of it. Is it because when it's sent to the grave, it's going to add a card from deck to hand? Yeah, it is. Alright, and we can bring back the Masquerade as well. Schism might have outed our Masquerade. Yeah, I thought I negated it, but I forgot because Schism outs a monster too. That's actually so crazy. That's actually such a crazy effect on Schism. Absolutely insane. But yeah, we're going to negate the App Cologne here. I think that's a really good card to negate, actually. Continue. No, we can go straight to battle phase here. Yes! Boom! I think that was a really good showcase of the deck. So let's go to the deck profile, shall we? Alright, so here's the deck. I know my ratios might be weird, a little different from a lot of people, but you know, still working on the deck, still trying to figure it out, optimize it. But for me, this works a lot better than a more Thunder Dragon focused build. I like this a lot more. And it was really consistent. Damn, I was getting my Colossus pretty much every game. So, you know, 2 Tragedy, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 2 Wyvern Burster, 1 Collapsed Serpent, 2 Fallen of Albaz, triple Aluber, double Dragon Dark, Tri-Brigade Mercurier is really good, Dragon Hawk, double Dragon Roar. We got the 1 copy of Ad Libitum of Despia, Gold Sarcophagus, always banish the Dragon Roar, 3 copies of Allure of Darkness, 2 Chaos Space, 3 Branded Fusion, 1 Despia Theater of the Branded, 2 Super Poly, 2 Called By, 1 Crossout, 2 Branded Opening, 1 Branded in Red, and double Infinite Impermanence. For the extra, we're playing the Mud Dragon, the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, the Dragos Tepelia, Thunder Dragon Colossus, Brigand to search out the Mercurier because I don't run Branded Lost, 2 copies of Albion, 1 Quiritis, 1 Masquerade, double Mirror Jade, double Lubellion, a copy of Guardian Chimera, and the Vertanaconda for those dire situations when you really need it. So overall, I would say this deck is actually really good. Obviously I was winning in Diamond with it, you know, pretty consistently, so I would say, hey, you know, can't say it's bad, that's for sure. I really like it too. I think it's a lot of fun to play. So if you have some Thunder Dragon cards lying around in a branded deck, I don't see why you wouldn't just throw them together and build a deck like this. It's a ton of fun to play. I know this is like nothing new, not a new concept or anything. But I mean, this is my own build. I went with my own ratios because I didn't really like the builds that I was seeing from other people. They just weren't really working for me. So maybe you can try this build or something similar, or maybe you can tell me in the comments why you really don't like my build. Either way, huge shout out to my UCT tier members. That would be Raptor, Bongerman for 20, Dat Dude Joey, Hudaman Me, and Rytoast. And huge shout out to you for checking out the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the love and support. And that's going to be it from me. All right, guys. Peace.